are. And the one that I'm here to talk to you about today is funding. So who needs funding? If you don't raise your hand, you're lying. Tell the truth. You need funding. You need seeds. You need capital to run that business. And the problem that we run into is we can't walk into every bank and think that they're going to give us funding. We can't just stroll on over to the SBA and think, oh, they got all this money, they got these loans, so the government is getting ready to come to me. You go there and you get a rude awakening that you have a very extremely rigorous process to go through to get what you need. There's a thing called alternative funding, and it is not what it used to be 10 years ago, which was all hard money. Today you have lending groups out there that are private lenders, private banks, extensions of different financial institutions that are providing alternative capital. So when you go to jernetwork.com, you're going to see a lot of the products that are offered out there for loans that are available. You're also going to be getting additional information added within the next week or two. And this information is so important for you. It helps you make an informed decision. See, what's happening is I've looked on Facebook and some other avenues over the venues over the last 30 days, and I swear I stopped counting at 50, where all of a sudden new pop-ups, people are offering funding. When you click it, because I've been clicking them, I want to see where they're going to, who they're doing it through, just to get a general feel of why are they advertising the way they're advertising, why are they saying they can do what they say they can do. Then you get to the page and you don't even have a website. You don't even have a phone number. All you got was a landing page. And so with that, you're filling in information, then these people are calling you. Now you've added your name to a whole list of stuff to get emails and notifications from 50,000 different strangers that are just kind of bombarding you to where you're just sick of anybody just trying to even talk about funding because the people weren't able to help you in the first place. And the reason is because most of them don't have professional teams that specialize in this type of funding. There's nothing wrong with those companies if they're just doing a referral basis, but to me, I feel that they should disclose that to you because you're not getting the informed information. You're not knowing that in the majority of those cases, even when you look at my website, but there's a few products, and I'll tell you what they are in a minute, a lot of those sites are requiring you to have large income revenues on hand. That means that you're making 10K a month. How many of y'all businesses out here got 10K a month coming in? How many businesses out here have $100,000 annually coming in? We are trying to grow there and get there, but there are industries that do that. That is sports bars, dentist office, doctors. There's some food restaurants. They have that kind of money, and then people say, well, why would they be looking for more money? Because they want to grow. They have employees. They have overhead. They want to expand. So I had a client that was doing $90,000 in a month. And somebody was like, well, what in the world would she need that for? Well, you know what? She had an online clothing business that was international. Selling. She had to store that stuff because it was cheaper than her having it drop shipped and paying a fulfillment center. So she decided to warehouse herself, hire her own people to do that, and she just wanted a cushion. But she could afford to pay that money that she was asking for. And it took strategy. So what I'm telling you today is we do have startup business funding available, even for the newer startups, 3 months, 6 months, that type of thing. They work with you. a little bit to make sure where you're at, but I actually kind of screen you first because I just don't want to be bombarding my team of people with stuff that's just not going to go anywhere yet. So I kind of handle the filter of the match. I look it over and I'm like, okay, well, you know what? They could possibly fall in that 90%. But the one thing is when I put you in contact with the team, they're working with you to make sure you can get what you need to get. They're doing a lot. They're also going to educate you along the way to where if this works or that works. If you get 4 matches from our system, they'll be able to work with you. If you're sitting here reading all these terms and conditions and just can't figure it out, they can help you select what's best for you to be able to pay back, but to also be able to grow your business. So you're just not getting money thrown at you and saying, here, yes, you can have this. But they want to make sure that you can do what you need to do with that money to be successful, to grow your business. Why? Because we'll want to serve you again in the future. So when we had a client early in the year through one of our other groups, had a $1 million loan last year, paid it off, came back asking for $2 million. Okay? Just last night, another real estate person did a $200K that was just funded. Okay? It's doable. And he only had a 665 score. You would have thought he would have needed, that 780 and all of that other. You don't. The beauty is you can look at the scales, and it's on the page when you go and you apply. You can just look. And I've got the categories in the ranges that they need to be there, that they will be looking at to see how best to help you. If I know you're not going to meet that range, I'll call you, talk with you, and say, this is what we might need to do. This is what I need you to consider doing. I will work with you and send you information on how to build even your personal credit. This is the other misnomer out there. Yes, you can build and get business credit with an EIN, and you will have a lot of these loans reporting as business credit. But until they really know where you stand, because most people don't have a payday score built up, they have to look at something to see, engage, who they're dealing with. So, and the thing is, as long as you have had your business, you're working your business, depending on what type of funding you're looking for, okay, to expand your business, you might want to just consider, if you're starting out, going into looking also at an equipment loan. The credit score is 650. You can get your score. If you're close to it, work a little bit more just to get it done. You can talk with them because you're that close. You see what I'm saying? To get you over the hump, to get you where you need to be, to get the finances and resources you need. I also work with entrepreneur kids. So I have a JER Kidpreneur group here in Savannah. So if you have a child 6 to 16 or know someone who does, have them get a hold of me. Okay, we have classes starting on the 21st and the 28th at 2222 Bull Street at the labs. We're moving it in October. But this is an 8-week program. The children will eat wonderful lunches. Okay? It is a $10 registration fee just to see if the parents is willing to invest in their child. Okay? The program is free. Been doing this stuff for 3 years, and the city hasn't woken up yet that we got to train these children up to do more than just work for other people. They need to know that somebody believes in them and that their dreams can become a reality as well. Okay? I'm also going to be offering a workshop in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm building the business credit on October the 12th. You'll find that on my Facebook page. Just look for the JER Network and I'll post it there. I'm also going to host one in October here in Savannah. I just haven't determined the location yet. And it will really probably depend on the number of people that are interested. People, we got to learn to take advantage of what is before us because you don't know what God is putting in your path to really, really, really help you get on your way that is not connected to gimmicks. It's not connected to where you get your hopes up and then they can get dashed down because nobody told you what you needed to really do or prepared you. Okay, most of the programs that we have You either need 3 months or 6 months of bank statements. You tell me when you go over to a bank and you try to get for a loan and they didn't ask you from A to Z to bring this, bring alternative, they get to the meat of the matter. Where you are right now, credit-wise, give me those couple of statements, show me you've been in business. Either you're getting funding based off of your revenue, or we can help you because you have a score that's within the range, and we can get a lender and a provider for you. So go to jernetwork.com, connect with me. I'll be happy to assist you. Share it with your friends. That's the one thing. Let other people know. Your blessing a lot of times comes in the blessing of blessing others. Amen?
Amen.